Hi guys, welcome back, and I've got a quick money making video here. This one does involve divination, so this is a bit different than the other money making videos I did use. But this one you're going to need to make sure you have at least 95 divination. As you can see, I have 96, and so we're going to be using my level 96 as a reference for this method as far as timing and amount of money made. So in order to start this, you're basically just going to want to go ahead and use your Elder Divination head if you have that. Right click, go to Colony Teleport, and it'll tell you how many teleports you got left, and then choose Incandescent Wisps in level 95 plus. If you do not have the Elder suit, which a lot of people do not, that's totally fine. You don't have to have it. But if you don't have it, then make sure basically that you just go to Castle Wars, and then once you're at Castle Wars, you just follow the map here, and I will show you. Castle Wars right here. You just if you teleport the ring, it'll bring you right here to the bank. Then you just run around it and come back here, and you end up right here. It is very close to Castle Wars, so it's a very quick walk. Once you're back here, you basically just go over and start harvesting the incandescent wisps. I would highly recommend that you use the Nightmare Muspah pouch, and that's the reason why I've got 4 in here. I typically will carry 4 Nightmare Muspah pouches along with a Super Restore 4 in order to restore my summoning points. As you see down here, my summoning points are currently empty. Another way to restore your summoning points too, but keep in mind you can only do a very limited amount of times, is using the Ardoon Cloak 4. And there you go. I have already used mine, so you can only use that once per day. That way, that's the reason why I bring the Super Restores for, but wearing this will allow you to save 1 sip of Super Restore if you're really trying to do the long game as far as making money. So, click that there, drink your potion, start up your Nightmare Muspah, and then he will just summon right there. You can also right-click on this and pick up your follower details. So right-click on the summoning icon and do follower details and bring up your followers interface as far as like their inventory. Pop up right there. You can put that wherever you want to. I'm just putting these here for the video, so you can figure out however you wanted to display that. After that, just click on the incandescent wisps. And this is the exact same method as doing any kind of gathering. As you see right away, I got 15 in the first gather. I'm going to go ahead and drag these up here, and that way you can keep track of how many I'm getting. As you can see, it does gain up really quickly. And now, while this is doing that, I'll explain the gear setup. So you're basically going to have your Elder Divination suit, or whatever divination suit you have. If all you have is like this guy right here, is the Diviner's robe, that works fine too. Just keep in mind that the special divination stuff does give you a set bonus. This one gives you 7% chance to harvest 2 memories, a 7% chance to gain double chronicles, 5% chance of 5 times energy on harvest, and will also teleport you to the locations as I showed. Basically that's how I got the 15, and when the first one is because it actually activated that 5 times. While you're here, you definitely want to obviously make sure that you do enrich as you would with any kind of divination training where you're gathering. You just follow the exact same strategy you would with gathering any kind of wisp. There's not really anything special here. But basically what I'm going to be showing you is just the extra gear you can wear. An enhanced Yak Twee stick is very helpful to use because that will increase the hunter experience that you gain from the chronicles that float around. So when those get released, make sure you grab those for hunter experience. The Tome of Frost is really good if you're going to be using the area that is in the desert. Just because the area in the desert, if you don't wear that, you're probably going to die from heat exhaustion. So wearing the Tomb of Frost is really useful. As far as the quiver, it doesn't really matter which quiver you use. It doesn't really matter which necklace you use at this time. And I just kind of put my captain log in there. I do use the Tokul Zo just because it's a really quick banking method. So you can go back and get more Muspah pouches. I do bring 4 of these at once, and as you saw here, they last about an hour each. So this let me sit here for 4 hours. It's a fairly AFK method, so you can just AFK this method. As you see, I don't really have to do much here and just gain some experience. Doing this particular method, you're not going to be gaining very much experience per hour. That's the reason why I'm not really going to mention how much experience you gain per hour. But if I had to give you a number, it's going to be less than 60,000 per hour by far. It's going to be probably closer to like 20 or 30,000 experience per hour. And the reason why is right here. After you have a full inventory load, what you're going to do is right-click over here and convert memories. And you're going to want to choose option number 1 if you're going for the money-making method. Now, what that's going to do is going to start turning your your memories here into more energies. As you see, I'm gaining 4 energies per memory, and that just adds up your total memories per hour, or sorry, your total energies per hour. Rack it up really quickly there. Um, Another helpful thing to use is the enrichment aura. So get the highest level enrichment aura that you can, and then wear that, and you'll get much more enriched memories. Mine's not currently active because I already used it up today, but because I actually used that during the timing to see how much money you make per hour, and I will be revealing that here in just a moment. Actually, you probably already saw it in the title. It is about 3.8 million gold per hour right now, and that is assuming my level 96 divination, and also me having this elder set. And wow, it just glitched out there. Having the elder set too, which definitely increases my money per hour. You see that you gain, right now I'm getting 4 energies per regular memory, and then enriched memories give me 6 energies, so using that aura definitely increases your money, not only your EXP. Basically what you got there is you just go ahead and throw everything in. Now we'll go ahead and go into into showing you exactly what the money comes from. There's a little chronicle over here that no one's paying attention to, probably because this guy has 5.4 billion experience. I was talking to him earlier. So even he's here, so you can tell it's a pretty good method to be doing right now. So I'm going to go ahead and teleport to the bank, and then we're going to see what this turns into. So as you saw in that very short amount of time, I was able to get 604 incandescent energies. I have calculated it out to being able to get about 1,600 to 1,700 energies every 10 minutes. And as you can see right here in the bank, in the Grand Exchange, they do sell for more than the average price. I sold mine for 393 each. That puts this method at 3.8 million per hour AFK. It is possible for you to get more than that. You could let these sit in there for a higher price, and then just basically see what they sell for. If you get like 400 or 450 each, which is definitely possible. I have sold some for that amount. This method does go even higher, up to nearly 5 million an hour. Just keep in mind, though, that while you're doing this method, it's not going to be the greatest experience in the world. So if you're concerned about getting a lot of experience, you might just want to use option 2 and just convert your memories into EXP. You will still be gaining energies while you're gathering, so it does still give you quite a bit of money. You can definitely net 1.5 to 2 million an hour by switching it up and using option number 2. So you can gain a good amount of EXP as well as money. But if you're looking for purely money, this is pretty close to 4 million an hour doing the method I just showed you. I hope this method helps you guys out to get some money while doing divination. Subscribe and like for more videos. And if you have any questions regarding this method or any of my other videos, or just some suggestions or maybe a request, then go ahead and leave that in the comments. But for now, I'll go ahead and say goodbye, guys. Have a good one.